Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Konan Tatsuka. Today we're diving into the life story of one of the most complex and compelling characters in the Naruto universe, Itachi Uchiha. From his early days in the Uchiha clan to his tragic end, Itachi's story is one of sacrifice, secrets, and ultimate redemption. So let's unravel the tale of this enigmatic shinobi. Itachi was the first child born to Mikoto and Fugaku Uchiha. His early childhood was marked with violence. When he was 4 years old, the Third Shinobi World War waged, and he witnessed firsthand many of the war's casualties. The death and destruction he experienced at such a young age traumatized Itachi and made him a pacifist, leading to him training non-stop to achieve his dream of becoming a ninja among ninja in order to erase fighting from the world. At age 5, after becoming a big brother to Sasuke, Itachi was approached by Shisui, who offered to train together. Soon the two became best friends, forming a brother-like bond as they continued to teach the other new tricks. During the nine-tailed demon fox's attack, he was home alone looking after Sasuke, followed by Itachi rescuing Mikoto from falling debris, and in the anime seeking shelter with Izumi. The Nine-Tails attack had soured relations between Konoha's leadership and the Uchiha, the former believing the latter to be responsible. The Uchiha were relocated to the edge of the village, isolating them from the rest of the village and making it easier to monitor them. At age 6, Itachi enrolled into the academy, where he consistently scored the highest in each subject and quickly learned any skill taught to him, resulting in him being praised as the best his teachers had ever seen. After 4 months, achieving perfect grades from the start, his teachers unanimously agreed let him take the graduation exam early due to Itachi being more than advanced enough for Genin level, which he passed later that month. During this time, he began seriously studying the history of the world, gaining a great appreciation for it. On the day he graduated as the youngest post-war graduate, he was approached by Danzo Shimura, who assessed Itachi's thinking. Joining Team 2, Itachi began honing his skills to Chunin level, drawing the attention of Konoha's leaders. Meeting the criteria, Fugaku allowed him to sit in on clan meetings in the Naka Shrine basement. Nearly a year since graduating, Itachi had mastered ninjutsu to the extent his missions went too easy, though Yuki Minazuki didn't recommend him for the Chunin exams. After turning 8 as Team 2's genin had distinguished themselves the most during the year, they were tasked with guarding the Fire Daimyo during his annual trip to Konoha. During the mission, the convoy was attacked by a masked individual, who killed Tenma Izumo before Itachi, resulting in him awakening his Sharingan, which he mastered at the same age. In the anime, Itachi accompanied his friend Shisui on a 3-part training exercise, only to interrupt a battle between the third Hokage's Anbu and Root. After having driven out the Root ninja, Itachi learned from Shisui about having his own sense of morals from various viewpoints instead of one. At age 10, Konoha allowed Itachi to compete in the Chunin exams alone, which he passed and became a Chunin. At age 11, Itachi joined the Anbu as its youngest member. In the anime, Itachi is assigned to Team Ro, working alongside Tenzo, and with Kakashi Hatake as their captain. During his mentorship, Itachi became acquainted with Kakashi and showed interest in the Sharingan he possessed despite not being an Uchiha. At one point, they both worked together in a 2-man squad following an exchange between Konohagakure and the Prajna group of the Land of Woods, killing the latter party after an attempted betrayal. They would work together for 2 years until Itachi is promoted to a new Anbu team under Danzo's authority. Itachi's accomplishments were a source of great pride for his family, his father viewing him as proof of the Uchiha's future prosperity and his brother viewing him as a model to live up to. Itachi spent a great deal of time with Sasuke, training with him, though rarely actually training him, and giving him the recognition their father did not. However, for all the attention he received, few truly understood Itachi, believing his isolation to be a result of the gap between his abilities and theirs, and not his dissatisfaction with the shinobi's life of conflict. Eventually, disdain for the village's unfair treatment of the Uchiha clan led them to plan a coup d'etat. Fugaku, head of the Uchiha and the coup's chief conspirator, encouraged Itachi's advancement into the Anbu's ranks as a means of spying on the village. Itachi, however, knew an Uchiha coup would lead to intervention from other villages and ultimately start another world war, something he could not support. He instead became a double agent, reporting the Uchiha's actions to the third Hokage and the Konoha Council, in the hopes it would help them find a peaceful resolution. Itachi shared the burden of betraying his clan with Shisui, But as time went on, it became increasingly clear that peace could not be achieved. Shisui intended to use his Koto Amatsukami on the Uchiha's leaders to compel them to negotiate, but his right eye was stolen by Danzo, and before he had a chance. His own options exhausted, Shisui entrusted his remaining eye to Itachi and begged him to protect the village and their family name before drowning himself in the Naka River. Itachi was anguished by Shisui's death, awakening his Mangekyo Sharingan. The following day, some Uchiha, already suspicious of Itachi, accused him of murdering Shisui and staging a suicide. Itachi lost his composure and attacked them, defeating them easily. A rift was created between Itachi and his family, and his warnings to them to reconsider what they were doing fell on deaf ears. At age 12, he was promoted to Anbu captain, with his publicly disclosed promotion age being 13 due to Danzo's request and Hiruzen's acceptance. In the anime, Itachi was also given command of his own three-man squad. Itachi would confront his father in the Naka Shrine basement, who revealed that he had awoken his own Mangekyo Sharingan during the Third Shinobi World War. Having read the stone tablet and learned the truth of the Mangekyo Sharingan's power, Fugaku calls for Itachi's aid in restraining the higher-ups in a bloodless coup, resisting calls from the clan's more popular favor of controlling the nine-tailed fox. Instead, Itachi would return back to the Konoha Council to report the clan's imminent revolt. Although the third Hokage still wished to negotiate with the Uchiha, Danzo Shimura believed that there was no longer an outcome that could see the Uchiha clan's survival. He explained this to Itachi and left him a choice: support the Uchiha's coup and have the whole clan, including Sasuke, killed in the ensuing conflict, or accept the assignment to wipe out the clan before the coup started and be allowed to spare Sasuke. Itachi chose his brother. Having made his choice, Itachi was tormented by guilt, emphasized by the belief that Shisui would most likely not forgive his choice to destroy the clan. However, remembering the words of his father to not let others decide things for his life, he resolved to continue his path. While making final preparations, Itachi discovered a masked man sneaking around Konoha. From observing him, he came to believe the man was truly Madara Uchiha bent on provoking some new conflict. Itachi approached him with an offer. He would assist Madara with wiping out the Uchiha, taking vengeance against them for abandoning him decades earlier, if Madara would spare the village, to which he agreed. In one night, Itachi and Tobi slaughtered the entire clan. Itachi took it upon himself to personally execute his parents. Despite his betrayal, they bore him no ill will, instead telling him in the moments before they were killed that they were proud of him and requesting that he take care of Sasuke. Racked by grief following his actions, Itachi saw Sasuke as the only person suitable to punish him. In order to set Sasuke on this road, he cast himself as the villain, done by allowing Sasuke to find him standing over their parents' bodies and using Tsukuyomi to torment him with visions of their murders. Sasuke fled, fearing for his life, but Itachi chased him down to divulge the lie he had concocted. He killed their family to test his mettle, and now wanted to test himself against the only remaining challenge to him, the little brother he had never loved. He encouraged Sasuke to become strong enough to kill him and take revenge, and to that end, suggested he acquire a Mangekyo Sharingan of his own. Itachi left, but was surprised to find Sasuke already pursuing him with a newly awakened Sharingan. Sasuke's attempt at vengeance failed and he passed out, but not before seeing Itachi cry with remorse. Afterwards, he disguised a crow clone as a member of Root to threaten Danzo. He would leak Konoha's secrets to enemy villages if Sasuke was harmed, having realized Danzo could not be trusted to keep his promises. For his final business in the village, Itachi visited the third Hokage and reported his mission completed, much to the third's surprise and disappointment. Itachi requested that the third look after Sasuke, which the third vowed to do. Itachi left the village publicly a traitor, but secretly with a new mission: to infiltrate Tobi's organization, Akatsuki, and keep it from moving against Konoha. In the anime, Itachi was ambushed by his former Anbu squad under orders from Danzo, only to trick them into killing each other using genjutsu. At some point after joining Akatsuki, he was initially partnered up with Juzo Biwa. While growing accustomed to his new setting and working well with his partner, the duo was eventually given a mission in the Land of Water. After completing it, they were ambushed by a Hunter Nin squad led by Yagura. While initially pressed by the perfect Jinchuriki, Itachi was able to defeat him with Amaterasu, but not before Juzo was slain. Sometime later, Orochimaru tried to steal Itachi's body in order to gain the Sharingan, but Itachi easily overpowered him, trapping him inside a paralysis genjutsu, and severing his left hand to prevent him from dispelling it. In the anime, Itachi expressed his disgust at Orochimaru for his inhumane experiments and was about to kill him when Kabuto saved Orochimaru, but they were both forced to leave Akatsuki. Later, Itachi was partnered with Kisame Hoshigaki, with whom he bonded over their shared notoriety for killing their own countrymen. To find a replacement for Orochimaru, Itachi helped recruit Deidara, whose art he defeated with his Sharingan's genjutsu. Deidara would forever after swear vengeance for the humiliating defeat. In the anime, Itachi also aided in the recruitment of Hidan. Pain eventually caught wind of Orochimaru's attempt to destroy Konoha and requested a team to investigate, which Itachi immediately volunteered for out of concern for Sasuke's safety. At some point, Itachi contracted a terminal illness. He kept himself alive through the years with medicine and sheer willpower so that he could live long enough to die by Sasuke's hand. Itachi was seen with Kisame standing on the boundary walls of Konoha watching the aftermath of the Konoha Crush and commenting on it. After the Konoha Crush and the death of the third Hokage, Itachi and Kisame use Itachi's prior experience as an Anbu to infiltrate the village undetected. 86. They are nevertheless noticed by Kakashi Hatake, who sends Asuma Sarutobi and Kurenai Yuhi after them to determine their identities and purpose. Itachi and Kisame lead them to an isolated location and reveal themselves. Asuma and Kurenai engage them, but pose little challenge, and it is only due to the timely arrival of Kakashi that they are saved. Itachi and Kakashi duel with their Sharingan, but Itachi quickly proves to be the superior and uses Tsukuyomi to render Kakashi helpless, but is surprised that Kakashi not only remains standing afterwards, but that he knows they and Akatsuki are seeking the Nine Tails. Itachi instructs Kisame to capture Kakashi to find out what else he knows and kill the others. But Kisame is parried by Might Guy. With things escalating, Itachi and Kisame decide to withdraw. After confirming Sasuke's safety, Itachi pretended to pursue Naruto to covertly let Konoha know about Akatsuki's goals. Itachi and Kisame track the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, Naruto Uzumaki, to Shukuba town. Because Naruto is under the protection of Jiraiya, Itachi uses a genjutsu on an attractive woman to draw Jiraiya away. They confront Naruto and contemplate how to apprehend him. Before they can make a decision, they are interrupted by Sasuke, who heard about Itachi's return and attacks him with Chidori. Itachi easily deflects it and then breaks Sasuke's wrist, but Jiraiya returns before things can go further. Not wishing to get drawn into a fight with Jiraiya, but confronted by his younger brother's overwhelming desire for revenge, Itachi effortlessly overpowers Sasuke, taunts Sasuke's weakness, incapacitates him with Tsukuyomi, and then makes to escape. Jiraiya attempts to stop them with summoning Toadmouth Bind, but Itachi uses Amaterasu so he and Kisame can break through. Itachi and the rest of Akatsuki assemble to discuss the progress of their plans, as well as Sasuke's recent alliance with Orochimaru. While sealing the One Tail, Akatsuki learns that Konoha ninja are converging on their location. Just as Kisame volunteers to delay Team Guy, Itachi volunteers to delay Team 7. Nagato uses his shape-shifting technique to make a body double of Itachi that he controls remotely, which he uses to intercept Team 7. Team 7 coordinates against him, and Itachi is impressed by Naruto's growth, but he still manages to catch him in a genjutsu. He torments Naruto for his failures to protect his friends, specifically Sasuke, until the genjutsu is broken by Naruto's teammates. Itachi, his body double running out of his chakra, is eventually defeated by Naruto's big ball, Rasengan. He nevertheless succeeds in buying enough time to complete the One Tail's sealing. After Kisame captures the Four Tails, Akatsuki convenes to seal it. Before the sealing gets underway, they are informed that Sasuke has killed Orochimaru after 2.5 years of training with him, and is now coming after Itachi. Deidara and Tobi go after Sasuke following the Four Tails sealing, and Akatsuki later receives reports that all three have been killed. Kisame consoles Itachi afterwards for now being the last Uchiha, but he replies that Sasuke is still alive. Even had he died, he says there is still another Uchiha, alluding to Tobi's survival as well. Knowing that his end is near, Itachi sends a shadow clone to find and meet with Naruto. When Naruto attacks him, Itachi insists he only wants to talk. He asks Naruto what Sasuke means to him and what he will do if ever Sasuke moves against Konoha. Naruto replies that he is Sasuke's brother, a better brother than Itachi is, and that if Sasuke ever attacks the village, he will defend it without killing Sasuke. Itachi is happy with this answer and gives Naruto some assistance for this purpose, a special crow that he stores within Naruto's body. He does not tell Naruto the crow's purpose, but the crow, implanted with Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan, will react to seeing Itachi's eyes and compel whoever has the eyes to protect Konoha, since he expects Sasuke will take his eyes at some point if he awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan, and by extension learn the truth. The plan is for the crow to re-establish Sasuke's loyalties to the village after Itachi is dead. Having business elsewhere, the shadow clone disperses. Another shadow clone allows Sasuke to track him to one of Akatsuki's lairs. Sasuke attacks him, displaying the new abilities he's learned, and in doing so, convinces Itachi that he has gotten strong enough. The shadow clone arranges to meet with Sasuke at the Uchiha hideout before it disappears. While Itachi waits for Sasuke, he has Kisame patrol the hideout's perimeter and permit nobody but Sasuke to enter. When Sasuke arrives, they start by trading genjutsu. At Sasuke's request, Itachi tells him about Tobi, who also goes by Madara, as well as the mysteries of the Mangekyo Sharingan and the even more powerful Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Itachi expresses his disappointment that Sasuke has not gained his own Mangekyo, but says he can use Sasuke's eyes to gain an Eternal Mangekyo all the same. The genjutsu exchange ends when Sasuke breaks free of Itachi's Tsukuyomi, thus beginning the real fight. The volleys of ninjutsu quickly spill outside, where Sasuke and Itachi compare their great fireballs. When Sasuke starts to pull ahead, Itachi uses Amaterasu. While trying to hit Sasuke, he ends up igniting the surrounding forest, but does finally manage to catch Sasuke. Sasuke sheds his skin to escape the flames and performs multiple fire release, great dragon fire techniques, while Itachi is off guard. Itachi avoids them, but Sasuke informs him that Itachi wasn't his target. After Sasuke's attack, storm clouds gather and lightning brews, allowing Sasuke to attack Itachi with Kirin. Although the hideout is destroyed, Itachi survives thanks to his Susanoo. With his Susanoo active, Itachi approaches Sasuke. Having used all his chakra to perform Kirin, Sasuke activates his cursed seal of heaven and out of desperation to defeat Itachi unleashes Orochimaru. Orochimaru springs from Sasuke's body using the 8 branches technique and states his intentions to finally take Sasuke's body for his own. Itachi, having prolonged the battle in order to draw Orochimaru out, pierces him with Susanoo's sword of Totsuka, sealing Orochimaru away and removing Sasuke's cursed seal. Reincarnates Itachi to be used against Team 7. The summon fails almost immediately afterwards, causing Kabuto to wonder if the impure world reincarnation was still incomplete. When the 4th Shinobi World War looms, Kabuto approaches Tobi, who survived the implanted Amaterasu, offering to join forces. To that end, he reincarnates Itachi and 4 other dead members of Akatsuki as offerings for Tobi's war plans. When the 4th Shinobi World War begins, Itachi is mobilized with the rest of Kabuto's collection of reincarnated ninja. Itachi is paired with Nagato, who he carries because of Nagato's damaged legs. They discuss Akatsuki and how little they, particularly Nagato, actually knew about the organization. Both were only pawns kept by Tobi because of their dojutsu, and now they've been revived so Kabuto can use them for the same reason. Itachi and Nagato are found by Naruto and Killer Bee. Itachi learns several things as Kabuto forces him to fight them. Naruto's Nine Tails chakra mode indicates he's finally gained control of the Nine Tails. Bee's use of Samahara is proof Kisame is dead. Naruto tells him that Sasuke now works with Akatsuki to destroy Konoha due to having been told the truth of the Uchiha clan downfall by Tobi, much to Itachi's horror and dismay. Itachi and Nagato continue attacking, but give advice to Naruto and Bee about how to evade them. When he has an opening, Itachi calls out the crow he planted in Naruto before his death and allows it to use its genjutsu on him, overriding Kabuto's control with its pre-programmed mission to protect Konoha. Now free to do as he wishes, Itachi joins Naruto and Bee against Nagato, using Amaterasu on him and his summons. Itachi continues to eliminate Nagato's summons and also saves Bee and Naruto from being killed by Nagato himself. Nagato uses Chibaku Tensei to try and restrain them, but the 3 join forces to destroy it. Itachi stabs Nagato with the sword of Totsuka before the dust settles, sealing him away and ending the battle. Itachi then decides to personally take care of Kabuto in order to end the impure world reincarnation. Before leaving, he destroys the crow and Shisui's eye with Amaterasu so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands and entrusts Sasuke's reform to Naruto. Nagato had been able to locate Kabuto's location while they were together, and Itachi now moves on a direct course there. He inadvertently crosses paths with Sasuke along the way. Feeling he is unworthy of Sasuke, Itachi tries to avoid him and his questions. When Sasuke persists, Itachi admits that he made a mistake manipulating Sasuke along a path that he wanted, which has put Sasuke in a worse position than he ever intended. As they near Kabuto's lair, Itachi tries one last time to shake him, only to be disappointed when Sasuke joins him shortly after he confronts Kabuto. Sasuke moves to kill Kabuto, but is blocked by Itachi, who explains that Kabuto must be kept alive if the impure world reincarnation is to be broken. Sasuke offers to help on the condition that Itachi will finally talk to him afterwards. Itachi agrees. Kabuto obscures his vision to prevent being caught in a genjutsu and attacks. Itachi and Sasuke block with their Susanoo, only to find that they have lost track of Kabuto. Itachi realizes that Kabuto has achieved Sage Mode and quickly defends Sasuke before he can come to harm in Kabuto's sneak attack. Itachi reminds Sasuke of a mission they went on as children to hunt a boar, which they reenact with their Susanoo against Kabuto. Kabuto avoids them and commandeers Sasuke's sword, which he uses to attack Itachi. Itachi takes the sword back from him and uses it to cut off the tip of one of Kabuto's horns. Kabuto tries to turn Sasuke against Itachi, pointing out all the lies and distrust Itachi has been showing Sasuke for years. Itachi admits his faults, but promises to tell Sasuke something after he's performed his Izanami. Kabuto is confident that he cannot be defeated since they can't kill him, and because of the precautions he's taken to avoid genjutsu. He manipulates the cave to confine them and uses DNA to perform a variety of other ninjas' long-range jutsu, trying to create an opportunity to access Itachi's head and regain control of him. Sasuke becomes increasingly earnest to kill Kabuto, but Itachi pleads for him to wait until Izanami is ready. While Itachi and Sasuke deal with Kabuto's recreation of Orochimaru, Kabuto bisects Itachi. Itachi's reincarnated body regenerates, and he uses Sasuke's sword to cut off even more of the same horn as before. This creates a sensory loop independent of vision that traps Kabuto in eternal battle. That is Izanami. Kabuto has the chance of escaping Izanami by accepting the fate he now tries to fight by taking on others' powers. Itachi's gift to him because of their perceived similarities. He raises the brill that cover Kabuto's eyes and uses a genjutsu to make Kabuto perform the hand seals that will end the impure world reincarnation. While Kabuto performs the hand seals, Sasuke tells Itachi that he won't forgive Konoha for coercing Itachi the way that he was, and that he will continue to conspire against the villages despite Itachi's wishes. Itachi listens without response. When he is engulfed in light and the impure world reincarnation begins to break, he faces Sasuke and admits to everything Sasuke has been told about him, even imparting some of his own memories to Sasuke to fully dispel the lies he's told. He reaches for Sasuke, seemingly meaning to poke his forehead again, but instead gives Sasuke a head bump, symbolizing he no longer saw Sasuke as a child, but an equal. He tells Sasuke that he wants no forgiveness, and promises that he will love Sasuke no matter what he decides to do. His reincarnated body dissolves and his soul returns to the afterlife. Thanks for watching the life story of Itachi Uchiha. His journey is a testament to sacrifice and complexity. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Share your thoughts below, and see you in the next one.